At the end of the world, no one is destroyed by weapons. They are destroyed by what they refuse to release. When the world speaks about survival, it speaks about food, power, systems, and control. But the end of times does not begin outside. It begins inside. History will not collapse because of fire alone. It will collapse because hearts become too heavy to carry. People often imagine the apocalypse as noise, explosions, sirens, chaos. But the most accurate version is silence. A silence filled with resentment, unforgiven words, unreleased pain, memories replayed until they replace identity. By the final age, humanity is not starving for resources, it is starving for mercy. We talk about forgetting as if it is weakness. We praise memory even when memory poisons the soul. But memory, when tied to pain, becomes a prison. Forgiveness is not denial, it is release. The system teaches us to archive everything: screenshots, records, proof. Nothing disappears. But the soul was never designed to store everything. In the final age, people remember too much and understand too little. They remember every offense, but forget their own fragility. They remember every betrayal, but forget the weight of being human. The end times are not marked by hatred alone. They are marked by unresolved hatred. When hatred disappears, revenge becomes logical. And when revenge becomes logical, violence becomes justified. This is how the world ends quietly. People ask, how can I forgive what destroyed me? But forgiveness was never about the other. It was always about survival. Unforgiveness keeps the past alive long after it has stopped breathing. The apocalypse is not only future. For many, it already happened. It happened the moment they decided to carry pain forever. The final deception is believing that holding on keeps you strong. In truth, it keeps you frozen. Forgiveness does not say what happened was right. It says what happened will not own me. In the last days, ownership is everything. Systems want to own behavior. Memories want to own emotion. Pain wants to own identity. And unforgiveness is pain's favorite contract. The soul signs it without reading the terms. The Messiah does not come only to change the world. He comes to interrupt cycles. Cycles of violence, cycles of resentment, cycles of inherited hatred. Because hatred travels through generations faster than truth. Forgiveness breaks lineage. This is why forgiveness is described as divine, not because it is soft, but because it is impossible without something beyond ego. At the end of time, justice alone is not enough. Justice without mercy becomes another form of domination. The world does not need more punishment, it needs release. Forgive, not because they deserve it. Forget, not because it didn't matter. Forgive because the end is near and you cannot carry everything forward. Forget because memory must serve life, not replace it. The final judgment is not only external, it is internal. What did you hold that you were never meant to carry? What faces still control your peace? What words still echo as if they were spoken yesterday? The apocalypse will strip away everything: titles, systems, excuses. Only the soul remains, and the soul will be weighed not by what it owned, but by what it released. This is why the last message before salvation is not fear, it is forgiveness, because only an empty hand can receive, and only a heart that lets go can step into what comes next. The end is not waiting for your preparation, it is waiting for your release. Forgive and forget before the end remembers for you.